Something is shifting online. Are you curious about the future of social media and how to use it in a way that feels aligned with your soul, whether you're consuming content or creating it? Grab a cup of coffee and get comfortable as we dive into the first of 2 sessions of our channeled Q&A series, The Divine Perspective, the future of social media. In today's session, we're exploring something that millions of people around the world use every day: social media. We know it's evolving rapidly, but where is it really heading, and how can we engage with it consciously without losing ourselves? So let's begin with this question. What is the future of social media, and how is it going to evolve in the next 5 years?
What we would say is that part of it will be influenced by AI, and part of it will be, we would say, advances in technology that you're not aware of yet. But what matters is the vibration. It's not about the kind of software that you're going to have, but that the vibration will be heart-based, not ego-based. Right now, most of the applications or platforms that you use, like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, etc., are ego-centered. It's about, look at me, look at me, look at what I can do, look at what I have to offer. Does that mean that there's nothing to learn? Of course there is, but it's still ego-based, and it's what encourages a lot of people. What we would say is, first of all, it provides a delusion. You start to perceive people's lives a certain way. You start to make assumptions. This person must be happy. This person must have an amazing relationship. But little do you know what goes on behind closed doors. That's number 1. 2. Because of these assumptions, you start comparing yourself to these people and not honoring your own journey and your own light. And so, you'll have platforms that do the exact opposite, that help you honor your journey, that help you see the other as an extension of you, as a part of you, not competition, not someone or something separate from you. So the vibration is going to completely shift, and before you have completely new platforms, the current platforms will also experience a shift. As you can see already, for example, with YouTube and Instagram, especially with YouTube, there's a whole section linked to community, because people are craving this vibration of unity, of oneness, this heart-based, heart-centered experience. There's an intensification of this yearning on a global level, and so there's a shift in consciousness taking place, and it is being reflected in these platforms. Eventually, they will have to become obsolete, because people will not resonate.
How can someone who is connected to their soul share their wisdom on social media, given that its current vibration is so ego-based?
So you could say that a lot of the people who have their dominant experience in the heart, or the heart chakra, when they use social media, they use it for a specific purpose, and then they're out. They don't spend hours looking up other people or comparing themselves. They just go on the platform, do what they need to do, either post something or check something, or go to a specific profile to access a certain link or information, and then they leave. So their use of social media becomes very funneled down, very focused, and very purposeful. They don't spend a really long time on these platforms. They do what they need to do, and they leave, and they are very aware of its impact. And so, they don't spend much time on it, and when they do, they often feel the need to detox, to stay away from it, because they don't resonate with that vibration. And so, it's not that you can't use it, but it can be used in a very purposeful, funneled way.
How can someone aligned with their purpose play with the algorithm and reach their audience, without having to spend hours engaging on apps like Instagram, TikTok, Threads, etc.?
You don't. You don't need to play with the algorithm. That's what we're saying. The platform itself will shift. The algorithms will also shift. Yes, the algorithms will not work in the favor of someone who doesn't spend a lot of time on social media right now, but that algorithm itself is going to shift. And so, you stay true to your light, stay true to what resonates, and the unfolding will take place. Be aware that these platforms include millions and millions of people, and so they are linked to a collective consciousness. Just because there are pools of people who don't resonate, they are still not enough to create that shift, because the entire collective consciousness affects these platforms. Does that make sense? So, in your reality, there may be a shift, but on a global level, it'll take a bit of time and an elevation of consciousness. And so, what is your role? What is your responsibility? To stay true to your light, to stay in alignment. You're responsible for your vibration, and the collective consciousness is not your responsibility. Do you play a role? Yes. The more individuals that focus on being aligned, the faster the elevation of consciousness will take place, on a collective level. But can you control that shift? Your job is just to sit back and witness the unfolding. And the unfolding will happen. It's part of a constellation. It is part of a grand plan that is orchestrated by us, by divine. So, for example, if you want to share information with humanity, what you need to do is you put out your offering, and the people that resonate will find your video. So what you need to do is surrender and stay consistent in your offering. Your offering is a vibration that you want to offer to humanity, which is a vibration of light, a vibration of sharing divine perspective and divine wisdom. That's an attribute of divine that is being shared with the world, and so there is no way that it will not reach those who resonate with it. And so, you surrender, and you understand that everything that happens is based on resonance, and that it's not about the large numbers, it's about the ripple effects of this vibration. So the vibration that you're sending out, that you're sharing, is it reaching people that take on this vibration and amplify it? Or does it just get to people, and then it just fades out? Whatever you're sending out as a vibration is going to be there for a really long time. Even when these platforms cease to exist, you offered a vibration, and the vibration stays and expands over time. But that's only if the vibration is from the heart level or above. If it's lower than that, for example, ego-based, control, fear, then it plummets down. It doesn't expand over time. It's unable to. It doesn't have enough strength to, you can say, shoot out through time and space, because it's a dense vibration, and dense vibrations cannot travel for long.
Thank you for listening to the first session. In the second part, we'll explore why so many people feel called to create in social media, the deeper meaning behind scrolling addiction, and how divine sees this shift. These messages come from divine source energy, channeled through divine consciousness, a capacity available to all. They are voiced with AI, so the focus remains on the message, not the messenger, and are divinely guided rather than personal ideas. The purpose of this channel is to expand perspective, inspire new systems rooted in love and oneness, and help humanity shift away from fear and control. When we say divine, we refer to the ultimate source of creation. Divine speaks, using the pronouns we, us, and our, for it is one with all that is, not separate from you or me. If this message resonates, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to receive new weekly channeled sessions.